Greetings and welcome to another episode of my 1.10 survival series. And yeah, look what I found. This place is incredible. It's a lot bigger than I expected. It's got some beautiful lagoons. I think it's so pretty. However, I found this after I'd finished recording the last episode. As part of the outro time lapse, I decided to build a boat and just sail off into the distance, expecting it to just be empty ocean. And this was not far off from where we actually stopped recording on our little explore. So yeah, I put it in the outro, I put it on the thumbnail, and now I'm thinking I'll just gather some stuff up, head back home, make a note of these coordinates, and I'll see you back outside the Chamber of Commerce, I guess. I just wanted to show this off before we got stuck into the next project. So I'll see you back at the base. Okay, so here we are, back in the market town, and we're going over there. I've gathered some things together. I've got some of them in here, I've got some of them in an ender chest, but pretty much just got a little farm building to put up today. And I'm thinking, if we're lucky and we see some, we'll drag some cows over too. So a pen, a house, and maybe make a start on getting some wheat fields together, and I think that'll be enough to try and cover in a single episode. So we'll take this road out here because I don't think I've ever done it actually on camera before, apart from in a time lapse. I'm not going to build the bridge today, mostly because I haven't quite decided how I want it to look yet. And let's see what kind of space we've got over here. If I recall from our last exploring session, our first exploring session I should say, it's not huge and it's quite bumpy. We've got a kind of dip in here that might have to go. I don't usually like to level out land, but this kind of thing is just silliness. It really is unnecessarily awkward. So I think the first job to do will be to fill in some of these holes. We might have to clear these pumpkins out, light up some caves in the process, that kind of thing. All the kind of thing that's just going to be a bit of a grind. But I think we'll manage somehow. I bet I did not bring a hoe with me. Let's see, let's take that. And we might as well take those with us as well. No, I haven't got a hoe with me. I do, however, have plenty of wood and a little bit of iron, so we'll just make one. I think it'll be easier all round. Let's use the oak, just because I think I want the spruce for fences, and I don't have that much of it on me. I'd rather not have to run backwards and forwards if I don't have to. Okay, so let's get some farms started. Oh, it's getting dark already. Right, I'm going to sleep, I'm going to get a farm started, and we'll get some areas levelled off, and then I'll come back when I'm ready to start building. Okay, so we've got some land cleared out. You can see the grass is just starting to grow. That's actually a pond I filled in, and I flattened it a little bit up there. I thought we might need that space for the cow pen, but actually I took the time to work out where the path would go from this bridge, and we can come a bit further forward than I originally expected. So we're going to build this farmhouse, and we're going to keep it relatively simple, not just a box with a lid on it, but we want it to be rural looking, shall we say. So start with 3 high, or 5, and 1, 2, 3 there. And I want to step the door out, but I'm not sure how far, so we'll just do the basic box for now. Let's see. I want it to be quite long, but I also want to have it an odd number if possible, so, and then if we put it on there, that should be about right. Okay, let's see how that looks. Is that yeah, that's roughly what I had in mind, and then the path can curve around here and it will go upstairs to something on the top of that hill. So I'm thinking these will probably look best vertical, she says with a question in her voice. How that's going to work going along there, I'm not sure. Actually, yeah, maybe that will work like that. We'll try that, and if I don't like it, we'll change it later. And then along here, I am going to want there to be a back door, but I don't want it lined up with the front, so let's bring that along to there. Question is now, is this just going to look weird with them all at different angles? I don't know, maybe not. Let's put those there. Yeah, those are going to need to go that way up, I think, for my own peace of mind. And again along here, might put 2 windows in there, and yeah, I'm still working that out, aren't I? But we know we definitely need one coming along here and along the bottom. I hope I've brought enough of these. Let's see now. If that's going to step out there, maybe with a 1 wide door, and that can go there, and put that way up. Yeah. Yes, I think that'll work quite nicely. I think I am going to go around and just change these up like that, and maybe do the same where I split the windows as well, if I can. Come on, there we go. So that's the basic shape of the house, and then I think we'll try that, and we'll see how it looks once the roof is on. Now I may take those down and just have a little whitewashed porch, I'm not sure yet. Let's have a look at this roofing situation then. If I put that there, that'll make life easier, and I know roughly what shape I want this roof. Not like that. Let's try it that way, shall we? Right. And then this time I want it to go over, and then we're going to go up 1 and over and up 1 and over, and that I think will bring us to the middle. So let's go do this side. If we can get this to go right this time. There we go, that's more like it. And that one. And up one. I want quite a tall roof on this because I want a bit of sort of a loft space in, rather than a flat ceiling this time. And let's go over that way. Up one. Oh, do I want that one up one, or do I want another one up? Let's try it with that first, and then let's see. Let's try it that way, and hope that works. Yes, I think it did. And there. Okay, let's have a look at that and see what we think. Do you know, I actually quite like that. It's a very tall roof for a very small building. I think I might take that down. Just that top bit. It's just a little bit too pointy. But overall, I'm quite pleased with that. Right, let's work some of this in as we're going up. And there. And then I think, yeah, we're going to take these down a little bit. We take those off and do that one. And then try and get it in the right place again. And that. Right, let's go and have another look. This is the only trouble with trial and error building. You do end up jumping up and down a lot. Yeah, I think I like that a lot better. And I'm going to have to move these bone blocks. I can't take that. That's horrible. And then I think we'll put another window here. Can I get that? No. Right, well that's the general idea for the roof. I can't quite believe it's getting dark already. So what I will do is get the rest of the roof on, I'll have a sleep, and I'll come back when it's time to start thinking about a few of the details. Okay, so we've just got the last few of these to put in, and I've changed all of the bones so that they're all facing in the same direction, so the bone blocks I should say. So hopefully it'll look a little more uniform, make a bit more sense as it goes along. I'm not sure about that, but I'm just going to leave it for now. I think it's probably good enough. But there we go, there we have it. I'm a little unsure as to how to do this doorway, but I've settled on this for now, turning these edges. I put one in there, but it was just too much, so I'll try and figure out something to do with that in a little while. It's quite tall in here, it's quite dark in here. That needs to go up one, which is going to be a pain because I'm going to have to go up to do that there. Yeah, so we need to just get some kind of details in here now, I think. Doors, that's an obvious one. I've got some spruce doors. I think they're the most sort of rural looking. I think I'm also going to use spruce for the floor and the ceiling, if you like. I think I'll bring that down at least. There is a gap there that I'm not liking the look of too much. So we need to get this floor dug out, and my shovel is going to overcompensate, of course. It does like to do that. And we'll get some spruce laid down in here. I'll have to dig some torches out somewhere as well. I think they might be in the chest. I am modelling this house after one that it was shared accommodation, shall we say, with the livestock at night time, and it was how you kept your pigs safe. And if you were in a house this size, you likely only had one pig, and it was your pig for the year, and you would consider yourself very lucky, and you'd want to look after it, because after you'd got the best of it, it was going to have to last a very long time as part of your food store. There we go, that looks better already. And then I think we'll put the next floor up here. We'll go there, and we'll just pop some fences along here. And that's what I was going to do in these window spaces as well. Just put some fences in. I think they look quite nice in this kind of setting. And if we take these ones out as well, I've got 4. That's pretty much what I need, I think. There we go, and we get a little bit of extra headroom up here. And that's not ideal, but I can live with it. And I have got some oak. Let's just run this along, make it a little bit more of a ceiling and less of an open roof. And I'm going to need to get up there as well, so while I'm up here we can pop those in, as well as run these along, and I think that's pretty much it for up here. It doesn't need to be any more complicated than that. And then along here we're going to have our little nighttime animal pen. Speaking of nighttime, let's just go and get rid of that. So we just got to sort out this back door here, which I've just let the roof run over, and I might just leave it like that actually. It is the back door after all. It doesn't have to be quite as fancy as the front. Let's pop those in actually. Let's put one there and one there. Yeah, that works well enough, doesn't it? Can I reach those from there? I can. Excellent. That ladder worked out a really nice placement actually. And there we go. One farmhouse. It needs a bit of decorating, but I'm sure we can get round to that at some point. I'm tempted to change the edging out for spruce, but if I do, that'll be a job for off camera, I think. And we have one last job to do here, and that is to put some kind of pen in for the animals. Let's shift you, and you are now in the way, because I think I want that to come out here, and I think we'll put the gate in there. It's near the back door but not right beside it. For the larger pens, I'll probably try and make them look a little bit more interesting and not so square, but for now I think, you know, as this is attached to quite a square house, having quite a square pen for your animal or two seems about right to me. So let's grab ourselves some wheat and some carrots. Let's see if you can see me from over here. Yes, you can. Come on then. Come on then. Come on. Yay! We have cow. Now we just need another one. Right, you stay there. I'm going to see if I can find that pig. Come on, piggy. Never tried to get a pig in a door before. Don't know if they can get through. Yeah, well, that certainly made life easier, didn't it? Come on. There we go. Go over there for a minute and let me out. Thank you. Right, so we've got a pig and a cow and a farmhouse. And we just need to put this door back on. I think we're lit up enough in here. Could probably do with putting one over that door as well. And I'm quite pleased with how this has come together. So there we go. The rustic town, the agricultural centre, finally has its first farmhouse. And yeah, I really do think I am going to change that spruce to spruce between episodes. But next time I think we'll work on expanding this area a little bit, because you can't just leave it with one house with a pig in it. That's a little bit silly. So I'll have a think about what other buildings we might want to put around here. Maybe do something down there, or we might make a start on the plans I have for the top of that hill. We'll just have to see how I get on. But for now, really, there's nothing left to say except thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you next time.